welcome to Outfit Wars Nexus. Today we're going to be watching the 1RPC versus LPS match happening over on Miller. I'm Varunda and I'm joined by my co-caster Hejbl. How you doing?
Hello, I'm doing okay. Alright.
Perfect. Glad to see it. So this match, from my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong here, I'm not really a European player. I'm an American myself. But this is like a good match. This is a pretty hyped up match. Both of these teams are favorites to win the tournament. And one of these teams got to lose eventually, and it's going to be now, this match today.
It's gonna be a fun game. Expecting a 45 minutes packed with actions.
Yeah,
action.
I would be surprised to see a warp gate here. Some good back and forth's going to be going on. Some very strong force multiplier usage is what I'm going to expect. Especially because
expect many NC maxes here.
Yeah, tons of maxes, tons of air hammers, tons of cobalt and harassers, just in weird places overall.
Maybe hash vanguards, who knows?
Who knows?
Each team brings.
If the mic volumes are a little bit off, by the way, feel free to let me know. I'm on a 1 minute delay, so I won't hear it immediately. But let me know how the volumes are. I think I might need to turn Hejbl up a little bit. We'll see how it is. What do you know about these outfits? Because I'm American, I don't know these outfits. Can you tell me a little bit about their history that they got here?
They're like both long-standing Miller outfits. Pretty much, I would say, since release almost. Like, they've been around a long time.
Yeah.
LPS being a mainly Russian outfit, but they bringing people all over Europe pretty much now, especially with Outfit West season with a few ringers. Yeah. And same with 1RPC. I assume many people know them from Jaeger events and stuff.
Yeah, 1RPC I know from like Lane Smash and stuff, and then LPS I know from more like PIL. I know that like Rag, I believe Rag.
Yeah,
part of LPS.
Rag, Tolia, Flare, Karauti.
Yeah, some very powerful infantry players over there. So I'm excited to see what they got here. Let's go into the in-game view a little bit right now and take a look at the openers that we got here. Overlay's looking good, looking fresh, perfect. We're gonna head over to the red team right now. Red team is going to be played by
LPS. Team is LPS.
LPS, perfect. So we see a pretty, this is competitive planet side, so there's just going to be a lot of airs going on. See a couple of galaxies. I believe that's a prox. Yeah, lock-on jammer galaxy.
There's a lock-on jammer.
Turn myself up. Okay, I will turn Hejbl down a little bit then.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, I have you at +9 decibels. Let's turn you down. Okay. So, lock-ons, we got, what is this? This is a prox repair galaxy.
Majority of them is gonna be proxy reps, I believe.
Yeah. Oh, actually, we got some in the back too. I didn't notice those over there.
As it's kind of trend in Outfit was this year.
So check out the 1RPC opener real quick. Very similar story. You can see a lot of Reavers, a couple of galaxies over here. They're going to be providing like a little bit of support going on. I'm going to watch 1RPC as the match is going to begin in a little bit. Here we go.
Also, few vanguards, which is interesting.
Yeah, I see a Sunderer too. Actually, if you could follow those vanguards and let me know where they go, that could be pretty good. But we're gonna get an exclusive look at the air opener here. We're gonna check out the air for once.
By the positioning of the vanguards, they're gonna be heading north towards Bitter Gorge. Yeah, seems like it.
Gotcha. Away we go. I see some anvils over there to the north
there's
side of
anvils on the middle towards, I don't know the base names, Granite Head, and looks like a huge air fight is breaking out.
Gotcha. What are you seeing in the air right now? I don't really know what's going on with air. I just see Reavers shooting Reavers.
That's pretty much it. Like, especially with those numbers, it's really hard to tell who wins.
Perfect. I guess we could try to track the galaxies and what galaxies are still up.
I see the LPS galaxies are kind of starting to push in.
Yeah, red galaxies, a little bit of jiggling going on here, a little bit of collision right now. Looks like some of them are using focus fire.
LPS landed their battle gal to swap to burst the maxes for the air fight, which is interesting.
That galaxy movement is weird, very janky movement. I don't really see that a lot.
No flips happened yet, which is interesting. There might be people setting up for on Bitter Gorge. Yeah, there's P-point flip.
Gotcha. Let's check. Is this a Lodestar Galaxy?
The landed one? It was. One of them is Lodestar.
Yeah, this is a Lodestar Galaxy. Okay, so that's an interesting idea. Try to get some maxes out there on the front.
It kind of looks like when RPC is starting to push in, kind of starting to gain air control. But on the
It's
other
hard to
end,
tell. I just see Reavers and Galaxies, you know?
yeah, like in Outfit Wars, it's really hard to tell, especially in like faction mirrors, who's who.
If we take a look at the vehicle kills on the overlay real quick, that's the second number down. It looks like one RPC is actually pretty heavily in the lead right now. It looks like they've got around 20 vehicle kills, while LPS only has 2 vehicle kills. So pretty big discrepancy there right now.
Yeah, that looks like one RPC dominated the opener.
Gotcha. Let's take a look at some of the timers real quick, see where we're at. Bitter Gorge, still in. Nothing going on over there right now. We got Granite Head Reactor, which I'm over right now. Let's fly in and
RPC
see
fully
got.
flipped.
Full flip for
Okay.
RPC. The vehicle terminal was hacked, though, for LPS. So I'm wondering if they're going to be having like a stealth Sunday somewhere around here. It's going to be interesting to see. I see one LPS player at Granite Head. Checking if there's a stealth Sunday somewhere right now.
The one RPC Vanguard's pushed, or at least one of them pushed up to Bitter Gorge. The rest might be roaming around. I cannot tell.
Gotcha. Let's go take a look at Bitter Gorge. What's going on over here? Looks like LPS right now is in control of these points in there. Getting a
Looks like
fast timer.
LPS has a squad of infantry inside the tech plant itself, or at least a bunch of people in there.
Gotcha.
But yeah, here's even a bunch of LPS Reavers clearing Vanguards around the tech.
I'm seeing some world champions and some lane smash champions. Very scary to see. Also got a snowblower. A good title in its own right. However, there is a Sunderer over here for one RPC at Bitter Gorge. LPS is going to have to... Oh, okay, and they took...
Oh, it just blew up. Rack is hiding in a galaxy around Bitter Gorge, like between Bitter Gorge and Granite Head. And we see one RPC getting, I would say, Granite uncontested, looking at it. They have all the air around.
Oh yeah, they've got 20 seconds left. Let's go see if
LPS
there's any-
gals. Oh, LPS
one
is
gal.
dropping now.
Yeah, here comes a drop on the C point right now, but one RPC is already in the point right now. Max is coming in. They're beginning to push in as they get air hammered on the roof. LPS comes in right now. Pirate Rag Scrim Master goes down. Resonate comes out for LPS right now. They take the first Resonate, and now they're able to contest C point. That gives them a little bit more
LPS
time right
is
now.
C-point?
That's going to be good. That's going to slow down the timer just a little bit, but if they don't have anything else, it's not going to be very useful.
There's a squad of... Yeah.
Yeah, and point just goes over to one RPC. Not enough time to really do anything else over here. That middle base is going to be really strong. Hold it like teams that get Granite Head Reactor typically hold on to it for the duration of the match, is what I've noticed. But
Also, it's kind of interesting that both, or at least one RPC prioritized Granite Head, because majority of the matches I saw, most people went either for Arazek or Bitter Gorge itself.
yeah, I'm gonna go check out Bitter Gorge right now.
Bitter Gorge,
This is
one
also
RPC
really in favor of one RPC.
gets it for free. It looks like it. They will get it for free. I don't see a Replicant incoming.
I don't see galaxies. I don't see any Valks. There's no beacons up. So yeah.
Well, one LPS gal above. What's it called? The Nexus base, the home base itself.
Yeah, not enough time to get there in 10 seconds though. So it looks like LPS currently doing pretty well in the opener. They've captured Granite Head, which...
You mean one RPC, not LPS?
Sorry. One RPC. Strong in the opener. It looks like LPS is actually committing a lot of people over to Granite Head.
And
Bitter Gorge goes over.
Bitter Gorge goes through.
And let's check out Granite Head.
What's happening on C point? Oh, I see. It's LPS.
LPS
Well, they
just
set
holding
up
it
on
strong.
Granite Head. That's interesting.
Oh, and I say as they're holding it strong, they're actually losing the point. Oh, that was a TK.
And yeah, the entire one RPCR squad is pretty much transitioned over to
One RPC's beginning to push in. Eska Flower goes in first, takes a Desi though. A little bit of a push into short right now. Nothing else goes on and LPS recovers. A point being flipped over here for LPS. Let's check out who's in there.
Argent Pass is flipped by one RPC.
We got a lone player on point. We've got one RPC trying to get a harasser in. Takes a 2v1, gets one of them, and then that person gets revived. They weren't able to win that. Point back in favor of RPC. B point, however, looks like LPS took this opportunity to rotate people over. What else we got going on the map? Arizek, that could be a pretty good place. Argent Pass
Arizek.
also started for one RPC.
Well, Arizek, oh, LPS is downstairs and pushing up from a bus randomly by the powerhouse, it seems.
I'm gonna go check out Arzek right now, see how that fight's going. Points, 2 points in favor for one RPC currently. C point in favor of LPS.
Visual on hostile light assault trooper.
Right on Arizek, and it looks like one RPC is set up on point pretty much. Well,
I'm surprised that Arizek has gone this uncontested. Like, usually teams will get this on a fast cap. I feel like it's a little out of place to see it, you know, still have...
yeah, often you
unlimited on
see
cap.
Arizek being the first place being kept. And
Yeah, like it's
to be honest,
if you
one of the
control
first
Arzek,
to.
it's pretty easy to like maintain control of Arzek because of how distant like A and C is from B. It's very difficult to rotate up to B if you don't already have B control. But Granite Head going in favor of LPS, Arzek in favor of LPS, and then I'm gonna go fly over to Argent right now. Looks like that's a good fight. We got
Like-
Rag on the roof right now.
Well, one RPC gal got shot down on its way to Argent Pass.
That's good.
Looks like the air is
Here come
Kinda
drops
in a
for
standoff.
LPS. They're positioning for an upper drop. Let's see how they approach this. Conks come in. Some reses begin coming in from one RPC. Jesse gets down. Push is started over here. Flaring. I don't think it's not enough people right now to get this. And they don't have a max right now. One RPC's got a max, so they're going to be very strong right now at Argent. Unless they can take care of that max quickly and push in.
Meanwhile, there's 15 seconds left on Arizek.
I'm confused where the
Favor of one
pop is
RPC.
here for LPS. Yeah, I feel like it's 50-50, but it doesn't look 50-50, you know?
Doesn't feel like 50-50.
Yeah. So we got Arzek going through. Is that going through for... It's going through for one RPC. They flipped all the points while I was on the other side. C is being flipped in favor for... Nah, it's going back to C. So LPS... Or, sorry, one RPC wins all of the neutrals. That's big. That's really strong.
That wasn't really expected.
Yeah. Seems like one RPC just had, you know, better rotations and better logistics for that. They were able to move around the map quickly.
And yeah, this Argent Pass looks like LPS is about to attempt to breach, even though they don't have any maxes yet. They're starting to slowly push in.
Here we go. Yeah, push into upper right now. Yeah, okay. So pretty standard push. You want to be pushing from the top and the bottom at the same time.
The fight is over.
And looks like one RPC doesn't have any logistics over at Argent Pass.
It looks
so-
like one RPC kinda had to fall back to the warp gate. I don't know what happened there.
Stealth bus. Let's see if one RPC tries to go for a push though.
Just saw an enemy medic. Spotted a hostile medic. Just saw an enemy medic.
What's going on here? What else looks good right now? Arzek on a fast cap right now for one RPC. Nexus Secure Substation's got a pretty strong force as well. Looks like Granite Head was taken care of by one RPC. LPS got kicked off of that. Take a look at the air for a little bit, see what's going on up here. We got two galaxies right now and a lot of Reavers.
Still Galaxy
Sheesh.
Space, yeah.
So it looks like a lot of this has actually been in like the air control and such. And it looks like one RPC is in air control. I see their galaxy still up. The ones that I'm spotting. Although, is
One
that...
LPS system repulling. But
Yeah, LPS got a repull that's coming in right now. They got their galaxies as well.
I already see some air hammers being involved from one RPC side. And looks like LPS might get Arizek uncontested, but they're being back at on Nexus secure.
I'd be surprised if they get it uncontested. One RPC's been doing a good
No,
job
never
of
mind, it's-
moving people
yeah.
around. Alright, well, we got a little bit of a slow point right now. Let's bring up some stats. Let's take a look at the domain kills that we're looking at right now. Oh, and there's nothing. The pie chart didn't work. That's embarrassing. Let's go to top killers instead. Top killers right now, we got, you know, kind of what you'd expect to see on the side of LPS. You've got flares on top.
Followed by Regentolia, I assume.
Well, I have it on my overlay.
Nice. Well,
Yeah, so I'm streaming it right now. Top killers for both. Let's take a look at the top vehicle kills. That's what I'm interested to see. What's the disparity there? So LPS has a lot more vehicle kills, despite one RPC having a lot of air control. I wonder if some of that comes from like self-destruct or something. I'll have to double check that. But air fight, it's going. Well, I don't know how to. What's going on here? Are they pushing? Is this just like a standoff right now?
no, it looks like mainly a stand. People are most likely just gonna be looking to get a potential jump somewhere.
Gotcha. Take a look at the map, and looks like Argent Pass is a bit of a doozy right now. One RPC has started the cap over there. They've got about 2 squads here right now. Sunderer goes flying. That was probably pulled from an anvil. Those go flying sometimes. Here's some maxes on the inside. Oh, 1 max for LPS
There's
right now.
one
Just
all-
trying to get through. No support though, so gets eventually taken down.
Oh, I see. There are some no deploy zones on Nexus. Looking at the one RPC busted, like pretty much on
That's-
bottom of the stairs.
But it's right there, right in front. You will run into that if LPS responds. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Looks like LPS has also started to commit over at Arizek. They've got a good number of forces right there. Nexus Secure is slowly taken down. Let's take a look at what's going on there.
There's pretty much a squad of one RPC just being set up on point.
Perfect.
Squad-ish.
Squadish, yeah. Yeah, looks like
Meanwhile,
LPS is just kinda,
LPS replies to Argent Pass slowly.
I'll go fly over, check that out.
Looks like a squad-ish.
Oh, here we go. Busting the front one down, pushing the top has started to go through. Couple of picks over here. It looks like they just get a pretty clean breach. No one was watching upper. The people on upper died, and then the people on stairs weren't able to rotate quick enough for the match. Resney comes out for one RPC though. They're holding it right now. Takes it, goes for 1, gets 1 right here. Doesn't get the 2 though. I believe they took down a medic too. That's actually going to be really good.
Victory has not
But unfortunately,
One RPC got wiped.
yeah, LPS pushed in, so not much going on there. Let's go check out ours.
Meanwhile, on Nexus Secure, there's one RPC reinforcing it, but LPSs are over. Don't know where's one RPC are hovering above Warp Cave. Looks like slowly starting to push in.
Gotcha.
Meanwhile, uncontested one RPC and they're just roaming the area.
Vano is with you.
Arizek on a 1-minute cap right now. Fast cap over here for LPS. That's going to be good. Get him back on the board, bring the points together kind of close. But Nexus Secure is kind of ticking down. They don't really have enough time.
Looks like one RPC managed to stabilize some point, and I don't know what's the LPS, or yeah, LPS, but looks like a final push from spawn.
Gotcha. I'm going to go check out Nexus Secure. Any last minute pushes going on over here? It looks like some LPS
Looks like a
is
Hail
pushing
Mary
through.
over the bridge, and
Yeah, but they don't really have a lot of like, they don't have armor control or air control. Do they? No, it looks like they have some air control. They got an air hammer up.
as
Here comes the push right now.
looks
on
like
the bridge
the,
right now.
yeah, there's LPS Valk coming.
PS Valk drops 1. Now on lower, beginning to push down. Breaking comes through.
Just saw an enemy medic.
They gotta do something quick. They don't have a lot of time. This push has to work, or they're gonna lose Nexus Secure Substation. Pushing to
I
roll 1 comes.
think they're late, especially with the lull pods and air hammers coming in now.
Oh, yeah. Two of them just running by themselves with very little support. So Nexus
Yeah,
Secure goes over to 1 RPC.
it's pretty much
Now up
over.
6-3. In the meantime,
Meanwhile, LPS
Arzak-
kept Arzak, but it's cut
yeah,
off.
like that's a good base to have, just because it allows you to pressure. But it's going to be difficult to try to get back over there because it's cut off.
Meanwhile, 1 RPC is attempting to breach Argent Pass. There's
Let's go check it out.
traveling-ish.
Oh, air duel. Hold on. Let's get a look at this.
Ooh, air fight?
Air fight. I'm hearing
Air
some
fight.
zooming.
Meanwhile, 1 RPC starts to get on the home base, rocket base, call it. Nexus Alpha, that is.
Definitely. Let's take a look right now. Some drops coming in, some respawns for LPS. See Eska Flower. I remember Eska from Smash. Ooh, we can see that silenced Goss. Flank from the Punisher. Punisher wins the 1v1. Overall, I feel like LPS doesn't really have a game plan about how they want to try to get back into this. Like they're trying to put out a lot of fires, but like sometimes they're just a little too slow on the rotations.
Yeah, and also some
Feels
losing home base with that bot, but I somehow forget it's just being taken by the air. Being up.
Yeah, like feels like 1
But
RPC is playing the
They
map
went
very
one
well.
RPC out of the point. No.
Yeah, LPS is just having to play catch up right now on the points. What do we got? Argent. Oh, Argent looks big. Oh, a lot of air overhead. Whoa, look at the air.
Meanwhile, 1 RPC is trying to push through upstairs, but up downstairs push got a bit wide. Yeah, it did.
Oh yeah, I can see saw some of the bodies as they were trying to respawn. They still have that bus.
Beacon maybe drops. I think the bus
They got
died
rid
for
of that
sure.
bus, but they're looks like they're currently beacon based. A couple of drops coming down on the lower right now. One gets taken out, medic, no shields, gets pushed.
And here comes the 1 RPC. Just ground pounding the
Eyes open.
point out. It's on their end now.
Oh, here we go. Push on upper for 1 RPC, a good flank.
Oh,
Currently fighting on the stairs though. Resnade comes out for 1 RPC. They take the res right now. Still on the stairs though, but with nothing to push in behind them. It's going to be rough. Another Resnade comes out though. We're going to get a second one. Doesn't catch everyone though. Only catches the people on the stairs.
and also 1 RPC started the flip on Nexus Alpha again. Like a squad and a half on point.
Yeah, and I don't feel like Arzak has really done a lot for LPS. They haven't been able to push out. They haven't started a cap on like Hydra or on Nexus Secure, which is what you're going to want to do.
It's like slow and painful death on Argent Pass is being
Yeah.
slowly picked apart.
So despite the kills being ahead for LPS, LPS has, 580 kills compared to the 500 of 1 RPC. Oh, 1 RPC is looking strong. Like they're just playing the map pretty well overall. Lane Smash champion Dante 2-0 cool begins to push in. Gets 1. Doesn't get the 2 though. Another silenced Gossa. Gossa is pretty good now with the removal of Nano Weave. They'll push on the powerhouse, following through door 1 as they reach 50. They're going to be pushing dubs right now. LPS has to rotate to try to match this. The Rebels still on a good flank right now, but just too many right now. And 1 RPC's got really good momentum in through dubs right now. Pushing in, looks like they're able to take the point back. Yeah, I'm not really
Yeah.
sure that I like the Aerosec play from LPS. It seems like they're just not able to capitalize on that. They haven't started any caps, while Nexus Secure was a great pickup for 1RPC.
And
They've been pressuring...
Nexus Alpha starts again.
Yeah, they've been pressuring Nexus Alpha very well. Let's get a look on the outside real quick. Let's see, does domain kills work this time? There we go. Alright, so let's bring up the domain kills real quick. And we see 1RPC, that air percentage is a lot higher. 24% of kills came from air as opposed to 13% of kills came from air. Very little armor overall, just 2% we see on 1RPC's side. And of course infantry making up the majority of the kills.
When RPC is starting to slowly breach Argent Pass,
Let's fly over and take
looks
a look
like
what's
they're
happening
in,
there.
and it's flip.
It looks
like
it's
it.
a little in contention right now. I still see some red on the inside. Couple go down. I think I saw
No.
a res nade. Res nade for 1RPC.
Now
good.
it's in favor of. Also, LPS trying a cheeky play on hydroponics compound with a small flip. It's like a single guy
Yeah,
ish.
that's what I want to see. You know, get some. Yeah, perfect. Okay, and they've also started a cap over at Nexus Secure. That's what I want to see from them. You know, make RPC be offensive, be aggressive. Make LPS rotate as opposed to you having to match LPS. And this air control for
It's-
1RPC right now is just hammering this LPS
It
push.
looks like at least half a squad of LPS on hydroponics, which I don't know. You're losing your Nexus, which is a good idea. Committing like that to a forward cap.
I think it can work, but it's a gambit. You know, you got to be confident that
Yeah.
you can retake your home base. Because if you can't retake your home base, game's over. I see Galaxy's coming in right now at Argent Pass. Any drops? I'm gonna assume some drops. That looks like a drop gal. Oh, no drops. Okay, so it looks like this is the air support for a lot of the air. So the LPS air is rotating over right now. And 1RPC air looks like they had to back off. Yeah, okay, so air control over at Argent Pass is back in favor of LPS right now. But 1RPC is still in favor of Point, and they're pushing down for this Sunday down here. Then I assume LPS, yeah,
Yeah.
LPS is Sunday.
But if LPS has air control, I don't know if it's a good idea from one RTC to actually be holding the stairs. You
That's a
know?
good point. If they get air hammered on these stairs, it's going to be really, really big for LPS. But
No,
it looks
it's-
like the...
Cool, they have air control above the base, but like they're not capitalizing on it.
Yeah.
Oh, and one RPC could wipe off Nexus Alpha, but at least the point itself.
Yeah,
Like
and
there's
if
still a
they've
bunch
done
of
that, that's
people
good,
in
because now they've still got
powerhouses.
hydroponics that they're contesting. I'm going to go fly over to hydroponics real quick.
Looks like one RPC is still holding to an Argent Pass.
See some Valk play over here at hydroponics. Oh, it's air hammered for the beacon. Beacon goes down though. Any drops? Oh, here we go. Big drop coming in for 1RPC. Because they're getting to pressure. Looks like Dubs. They're getting some beacons up. Here we go. Nero leading the charge over here on Dubs. Quick watch on 50s. Smoke comes out. Smoke. What? I cannot see what's going on. Please turn off smoke. This is why smoke is not allowed in a lot of other casted things. Because I can't cast what's going on there. Max is pushing in for door 1, however. And it looks like, you know, 1RPC responded well to this, which is good. That's
LPS just flipped Argent Pass point.
back in favor
Of their
for
success.
LPS.
There's still one RPC people around dropping on beacons.
Looks like Aerozek has been started for 1RPC as well. Let's go take a look at the air real quick. Galaxies, check. Reavers, check. They're shooting stuff. Let's go. I see some
There's
flak
a-
as well.
Oh, it's the Vanguards around Arazek.
I see that, yeah.
And a Skyguard.
Skyguard, and I'm assuming that's an AP
Two
as well.
Vanguards. There's two AP Vanguards with Rangers on top of them. And looks like one RPC resecured hydroponics.
That's good. That's good. A little bit
There's
of a cap
huge
starter
air
for
battle
Nexus
going
Secure
on.
as well. Alright, well there's a little bit of downtime. Let's take a look at... What do I want to look at? Let's take a look at that.
That's-
Top revives. See what's going on revives over here. Not much to say about it other than, hey, look at them go. You see a lot of revives over on the side of 1RPC, and the kills has actually gone up for 1RPC quite a bit. Last time we checked in on the kill count, it looked like LPS was in the kill count, despite them losing on the base count. But now 1RPC is up on kills right now, so that's pretty good, actually. I would assume it's that's the fight at Hydroponics is kind of what flipped that and what changed that. Someone died in the Reaver. Air. Got a Galaxy moving up. Curious where that's gonna. Oh, this Max is in a rough spot. Yeah, it goes down to a Mustang at the end. Ooh, a little bit of a thanks going on for that.
Thanks.
A weak contest over at Hydroponics. I believe it's already been fixed by 1RPC.
I hate that actually the timers are still bugged, so I cannot tell
It's
what's
so
the
hard to
difference.
tell what's actually. Like, is Arzak in contention? Yes. Okay. But it's being fixed. Ugh. We'll see. Alright, so that's been fixed. It looks like Hydroponics, actually. LPS has dedicated some people back over to this, and they're dropping in right now. Gotta be careful not to get air hammered on the drops, though. It's gonna be important. Coming in through dubs right now. Beacons up for both.
By the air battle is still going on. It's going permanently on because hard to night starve people when they're pulling for pretty much half the price that you would normally
Varano is
do.
with you.
Yeah,
Those
that's
big events or
That's one thing that
competitive
you brought up
events.
when we were talking. Like, ASPA discounts and facility discounts is huge for the air because it means that if you die, you can just pull again really quickly.
Yeah,
Especially with like
you're pretty much
memberships
pulling
and
for
stuff.
half. No, membership is actually disabled. I did that one.
Oh, nice. That's good.
Membership and what was the other one? Osher don't work, but ASP and outfit discounts work on Nexus. So that's that.
Yeah.
So you're still pulling for at least half the price of ESF.
Yeah, half price definitely changes the dynamic a lot. We're talking about this. You like lose windows of opportunity to like use a wipe to push. Speaking of a wipe and a push, 1RPC has just wiped LPS. They were holding a Hydroponics compound. Oh no, they didn't.
No,
They actually held it over here. The medic's coming in right now. Clutch medic play right here. One max pushing in from door 3. Eats a Desi right now. Gotta get another Desi. It'll be good. Resonate comes out. Bit of a weird resonate. I'm not sure who that resonate was meant for. 1RPC is now pushing down on the point. The last two LPS players coming in.
LPS pushing from back now. But yeah, it seems like
1RPC with the good retake.
when RPC stabilized easily.
Bitter Gorge has also started for LPS. So this is what I like. You know, we got a lot of timers that are in favor for LPS. One RPC's got to be doing a lot of movement around right now.
Interesting that LPS still didn't start resecuring the Nexus secure substation. Because they've been pretty much just pushing forward from
I can't
the
tell
cut
with
of
the
Arazak.
timer.
Oh, it's still like wasn't flipped. Oh, now it's being flipped. Okay. But they're like it wasn't flipped pretty much when RPC kept it and then for the Nexus play. LPS didn't touch it since.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely one you want to fix pretty quickly. That's, you know, on your home base, want to make sure that you get that one. Arazak over here for 1RPC has started the cap.
Looks like what half was squad-ish from
Yeah.
Arazak at least.
I'm curious how 1RPC is going to be going for that. Because in terms of timers, it's very close. Bitter Gorge and Arazak are on a very similar pace. Nexus Secure has also started for LPC. That'll be good. Hydroponics. Interesting. Oh, here's the air squad for 1RPCs. They've showed up right here. Holding A point on Bitter Gorge, we don't have air control. Very rough. No good, icky time.
Neither a C point and B point, to be honest.
Yeah, those are on the roofs. Yeah, a little bit more cover, but overall, air control at Bitter Gorge is very strong.
I don't know how big the contest zone is in like PNC. I see a sky guard from LPS.
C point fixed for one RPC. That's good. It's going to give them a lot more time to try to pressure these things, and especially with these Valks in these galaxies, LPS is just going to have to deal with drops constantly. And if we look at the kills again, it's like swapped back in favor of LPS again. One RPC is down around 80 kills, so it's very interesting to see these tops kind of teeter-totter and go back and forth. C point fixed again.
One
That's good.
RPC gets Arazek pretty much for free.
That's fine. I think they're trading that for Bitter Gorge, which I'm not sure exactly how I feel about that, but they are trading at least. You know, they're not going down on territory. I'm gonna look at the map
Meanwhile,
real
what's
quick.
happening on Nexus Secure? Oh, one RPC.
There might be
Stabilize
trying to
that
start a
one.
cap there.
You are in a restricted area.
Yeah, so I'm seeing some people on point. Oh, I see Falcon on point, I think. Yeah, it's Falcon. And Cap started? Yeah, alright, so Cap started over here at Nexus.
One RPC going for the big play. You know, the air battle is still going on.
Yeah, I'm seeing some
Consistent
air.
with this
Let's
one.
follow the air a little bit. Let's follow this Liberator. DSO King. As they fly their Liberator.
Oh, it's actually a manned lid. That's interesting. Free lid? No.
I think that's a 1-3 lid.
Hold on.
Bitter Gorge. We got a fast cap for LPC. Sorry, one RPC.
One RPC.
Yeah, one RPC, one LPS. I've probably called it one LPS as well. Nexus Alpha still ticking a little bit, and again, LPS is just like a little bit, like the map play for one RPC is very impressive. It's very difficult for LPS to actually start a cap because they've got people, on the back cap sitting there as infills, ready to get the cap
Victory
as
has
soon as you
not
can.
eluded us. Fight harder.
Bit of one RPC is pretty impressive.
Yep.
Like, LPS is most likely gonna resecure Bitter Gorge. They have
Yeah.
one RPC
Yeah,
just
fix
I
Bitter
think, to
Gorge.
one
Maybe
point.
start Granite Head. So, let's talk win condition real quick. So, in order for LPS to win the match, they can't get any more points. The point pool is gone.
Yeah.
But they'd have to cap Granite Head. They'd have to cap 2 bases.
Oh, they
Granite
have to get Nexus secure and then play out of that. I feel like
that could be good.
it's a short
Yeah.
base.
No matter what they're doing, they're going to be looking at a 4-minute cap for one of these bases. Can you show continent pop? No, not easily. It's disabled. Sorry. So they got to go for Granite. I assume Granite Head is going to be one of the plays because that's a 220 fast cap. So that's going to give them a lot of, if they can get that cap, they got that. And it looks like Slate Canyon is actually another option that they're going to be going for right now.
Grenade head into hydroponics compound to cut off. Let's go.
That is a play. That could work. It looks like Slate Canyon has started over here. That's going to
Light
be
cannon
good.
started.
Props coming in
nothing
for
on
one
Nexus
RPC. We got
But
Pyro
still-
Scrim Master.
One RPC people just sitting on Nexus secure and just holding so it doesn't get up that easily by LPS.
Yeah, having people defend back caps actually seems somewhat useful. And as we approach
It
these
is.
last minutes,
There's one RPC, pardon me, LPS flip on Grenade Head.
yeah, looks like they started that cap. That's good. So now Bitter Gorge can't be back capped. Right now, LPS got to rotate their people over to Slate Canyon now. They still got about a squad left at Bitter Gorge.
Meanwhile, one RPC is just being lucky at the Nexus Alpha and starting a small cap. Like just
Ooh,
one or two
fast cap at
people
Granite Head. That's good. Yeah, like Nexus Alpha, you could, like if you just have one person over there, you can just like duke out the point a couple of times.
Well, looks like they're envelling in their stuff, so I guess one RPC might go for the play. Or is it a bus? It might be a bus, might be an anvil, or bus deliver.
Ooh, nice Desi. I think Phantom got that Desi on that air hammer that was pressuring them. Dante, cool. We're getting the pressure upstairs door right now. It's getting inside view. We got accordion bomb placed down. Accordion bomb goes off, doesn't catch anyone.
Where are my C4s through the window? Oh, that's a big one.
Oh, yeah, Max is coming over here right now, and they don't have any C4 for that. That's going to be very difficult to deal with. A lot of people begin to go down on the point. The MT comes out. He'll go down. One of the Maxes pushes without a lot of pressure. That's not going to be able to get revived easily. They're playing well on the stairs. C4 coming out for both. One of the Maxes eats a C4. Resident comes in for one RPC. Two Residents come in for one RPC. Residents begin. Three people are going to go at that. They're beginning to pressure the upper right now. LPS backed up on the stairs right now. Slowly backing up. Two Maxes go down. One of the Maxes gets revived. Takes a 1v1. Doesn't win against the other one, though. Both Maxes down for LPS. And it looks like one RPC's taking back the point. So, good push over there from one RPC. Strong play. I think they played that well, you know? Pressure them from both sides, lower and upper, and then LPS kind of just got a little cut off. Take a look at what else is going on right now. Granite Head on slow cap, or yeah, slow cap right now.
Yeah, one RPC got the powerhouse. He's in control of the powerhouse.
Oh, let's look at air real quick. For all you pilots, look at the air. Here we go, air. Get a Galaxy Horn Whale, very Bushido.
And I had a still in favor of LPS.
Yeah, I've got a good push right now. Looks like they're going C point right now. Let's follow them in.
Also a bunch of people stacking up on small entrance from one RPC pushing in and pushed in uncontested.
Spitty 1v1. When's the Spitty? This isn't like... this isn't good for LPS. You know, if they're not able to get these caps going and get them through fast, they're just not going to win. They have to win these two caps right now.
Meanwhile, LPS is back on point on Straight Canyon.
Air check real quick. In the air. Very cool.
Looks like a passive standoff.
We're looking at Slate Canyon. Was that? That's there.
I'm still amazed LPS didn't at least start cap on Nexus Secure Substation.
Yeah, like, it's kind of just like, they had errors for so long. Why would they not, like, start it? I feel like that's just a wasted opportunity.
Like, honestly, that mistake might just cost them the game, I feel like.
It's technically possible. It's in the book, but it's a very hard book. I'm going to bring up the top weapons real quick just to see what we're looking at here.
Meanwhile, one RPC resecures Slate Canyon hold.
Victory has not eluded us. Fight harder.
Yeah, so I mean, based on what's going on, one RPC is doing a good job defending their bases, and with only 5 minutes left, LPS is running out of options. They're running out of bases that they can be offensive on. And it's looking very, very strong for one RPC.
Slate Canyon hold is done. So huge air fight in front of the one RPC warp gate.
Taking a look at these spawns real quick. It's actually pretty even. About, oh, here we go. Drop for LPS right here. Spawns are pretty even, around 500 for each. Shout out to the spawn people. Thank you for doing logistics.
Well, one RPC already secures grenade head.
LPS begins to push on upper. One RPC is doing the hold the stair strat though, which is going to be pretty good. Yeah, but I think there's not much left in play. You got Nexus Secure, which is still in play, and
finally Nexus Secure gets flipped.
Yeah, finally, After all this time, they begin to pressure that. And you know, if they lose the point once though, this is out of contention. They can't win it anymore. They gotta win both Granite Head and they have to win Nexus Security Substation. And that's gonna be really, really hard. Because one RPC, they can move all of their forces into one base, wipe that fight out, and then go to the other one. They've got enough time on the timers to do this, so it's going to be very difficult for LPS to actually cap one of these bases. It's in the books, but it's hard. Oh, okay, and timer's being flipped, so that's out of contention. Like, with that being flipped now, it's going to be very rough.
Meanwhile, Granite Head is still going on fully flipped by LPS.
Which is good.
Looks like one RPC is coming over.
But, I mean, they lost Nexus Secure that they can't do... Yeah, and with the timer as it is, that's it. Like, one RPC is one. Even if they cap Granite Head, there's not another base in play. So with that, I think, you know, not much more to say.
Vano is with you.
Yeah, Bitter Gorge isn't in play. It's a second behind. So they don't need to worry about fixing that. Granite Head's the final play. Beacon's coming up on C point right now. One drop comes in, going on open roof. Fix the 1v1. Good movement. Ooh, good crouch. Yeah, with that A point being fixed, you know, this is now out of play as well. So overall, one RPC. I think they just played the map better.
Yep.
Like, there's not much more to it. LPS just wasn't on the. They weren't in the right place at the right time. You know, and while the stats are looking good, you know, they got a good number of kills. Doesn't really, you know, you lost. You didn't have the points, and that's at the end of the day. That's what's important. Nexus Secure is out of play. Bitter Gorge is out of... Wait, is it back in play? Oh, they must have only had 2 points. I guess Bitter Gorge is still in play.
And Granite Head is being flipped. I guess that's kind of out of play now.
Doesn't really matter at this point.
Yeah. Just coming to an end.
Yeah. Announced game. Might end in a 7-2 at the end. You know, unless one RPC's got some really crazy stuff up their sleeve right now. These last 5 seconds. Touching B point. They gotta touch something else though. Yeah, there we go. One RPC with the final cap of the game. 30 seconds left, and that's GG.
Yeah.
Let's go through some of the top players real quick. There's some of the top killers right now. Pretty dang even in kills overall. Like that's just about even right there. That's pretty good. Vehicle kills definitely in favor of one RPC. You know, around 400 vehicle kills. Well, that's weird. It shows different numbers. I'm gonna have to fix that later. I don't know what's going on there. We'll worry about it later. We'll fix that bug. In terms of revives, definitely more on the side of one RPC, but it's kind of what you'd expect. Especially because LPS had some pretty dominant infantry leads at a certain point. Look at spawns. I think I'm missing some spawns. Like those numbers seem a little low. And then,
Might have been mainly weekend play, to be honest.
yeah, or like I'm missing galaxy spawns or something. But
Yeah.
there you go. That's the match. We're not going to be doing interviews. But overall, you know, good game. That was a fun one to watch. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. Hope you enjoyed casting, Hejbl.
It was fun. Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Let's head it back to the casting booth real quick. Any final words that you want to say for this match, or
Not really. But
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it to be like this one-sided, to be honest.
Yeah, it was definitely pretty dominant, which surprised me.
I feel like my RPC in the end played better. That's it.
Yeah, better map play. You can have good infantry players, but unless you can get them in the right place in the right time, not really that important. But overall, hey, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the cast. If you use !schedule, you can check out some of the other matches that are going to be cast. But other than that, that's all from us. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.